It's Fire 716.
Let's go.
It's Big Frank in the morning, Jay Cherie keeping it going. We got them hot topics, local news, and BGC flowing. We got Big Kev on the air, Dark Knight flying in here. It's Fire 716 and we rocking it here. Hey.
Fire 716 radio. Your boy Big Frank. You're locked into Big Frank in the morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever this may find you in the world, in the universe, walking around town with your mama purse, what it is, what's up, because you got to go to the store, because you get your little booklet. I don't know where I'm going. Food stamp booklet.
Take it real old school.
If you know,
real old school.
what is this brown? Baby, take that little brown piece of paper.
That's crazy.
That's wild. Good morning. Hi.
Oh, fat. Them brown joints was trash.
Let me go on and get that green real quick.
No valid.
That's wild.
I vaguely remember those food stamps.
Oh, she was a baby.
You're not nice.
It's okay.
I am a bit younger than y'all.
Listen,
folks.
lock it in.
Huh? No, Daniel, you're 30, right? I'll be 29 this year.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Just a little
baby.
That's all right. I'll preach. I'll take it.
Listen, locked it in with me, mom, with D Money Mac, Jay Cherie,
Hey.
Dan the Dark Knight,
Yo.
Kevin.
Yeah.
They came back out of the cosmos. They were in a black hole
I was in Florida.
on a distant shore.
Yeah.
How was y'all week? What's been happening in y'all world? What's been going on? Where y'all at? How y'all living?
Let the folks that wasn't here start.
Yeah, because I've seen you.
Yeah, right.
The shade is real.
You feeling it?
You know,
Go ahead.
It's okay.
Because
because I was in the room. I just wasn't in the building. So I was working remote some of the days. I think one of the days, but yeah.
He said, yeah.
I was,
for a week.
you
in
know,
the house, but trifling on that side.
we wrapped up shooting yesterday.
Good.
We wrapped
good.
shooting yesterday.
BGC via video.
This is a fact. This is a fact.
You know, halfway in, halfway out.
Yeah,
We was here when
The work got done.
Right.
No.
Y'all got high topics?
Because you know the it hit different. It hit different when you present and when you're not. Yeah, I'm just saying. You know, the BGC went forth. It was over. I was like, it was good. It was just the shade. But I'm glad you guys are definitely back in the room.
No,
for sure.
I'm better. I'm definitely better.
Glad that you're
understanding
better.
That my body.
Mm,
I'm going to be an advocate for HS
Gotcha.
going forward.
Gotcha.
Just so people are aware, know what it is. And things like
I was violent.
that. It's hydrogenated subtivia. It's basically.
Oh, you be getting high now?
Oh, damn.
What? Let's go. No, go ahead.
Don't do it, Miss Ceiling. Don't do it.
So it's a skin condition amongst. They're finding it more amongst Black and brown people. Whose body can break out into boils.
Oh wow.
And so unfortunately, I've had it for years. Didn't know what it was. Found out what it is, and my body decided to do what it does. I'm better now. But I posted yesterday on Facebook that I'm officially on In His Name Outreach.
I seen it.
And have had 8 inquiries.
Come on,
Okay, like
Larry.
Wow.
about services, and so that was amazing.
That's what's up.
Aw.
No, valid.
The fact that they didn't rush when they heard the price. It was just like, oh, okay. I mean, I may not be doing this every week, but
I'm here, though.
Can't wait to
Facts.
experience that.
Health is wealth.
Yeah.
so definitely
Sure, I'll be there. The
more
money there.
about making sure I stay healthy, but also doing what I need to do. But it was amazing. I was telling Frank yesterday, it was amazing to see the manifestation of what Bishop spoke over my life come to pass. And it was emotional, but it was amazing.
Yeah.
So you know, I do shout out my spiritual dad for being obedient because he spoke this thing.
Yeah.
He didn't speak, you know, that I was gonna be in his name, but he said that God was gonna create a door that I was not qualified for. And this is definitely the door. So you know, if you're looking for life coaching / counseling, you know, I'll be doing a commercial soon, but you can reach out to In His Name Outreach and ask Corey, the receptionist, to make an appointment with Jessica.
Okay. Yeah, she got a receptionist, y'all. Right? Different.
But no, it was the responses were amazing, and shout out to all the Facebook people who congratulated me.
No, for real.
That were like, yo, I got this person, or I've been waiting for you.
I got people who need help.
Right.
Here you go.
So it's
Yeah. I would totally come to you. I just know that your policy on.
There's a lot of waivers that you have to sign.
Yeah.
And they're available. There's a lot of waivers. But no, with friendships, I do have a very no policy.
Yeah. Which
A
is
very no policy.
Yeah.
No, it breaks the ACA ethics code.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's like
My
a conflict of
my
interest.
ACL
It's like a conflict
ain't
of
broken.
It's a conflict of interest,
Yeah.
but also it violates boundaries.
Gotcha.
So with ACA codes, ethical codes, that's what ethical code violates.
Say it again. AC what?
ACA ethical code.
I keep saying ACL.
I said I would finally find somebody that I would feel comfortable talking to, and I can't talk to. Yeah. Yes, and I understand.
Just call me, okay, girl.
Like, I did counseling services for my friend, and now my friend is suing me. Like, you violated the ethical code.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kyrie.
Kyrie, I appreciate you, King.
But they'll say you violated the ethical code. You know, giving therapy to a friend, and then it turning badly. So
Yeah.
it's more of a coverage for me.
Yeah, just
100%.
call her up. Hey, girl, what you doing, girl? I'm talking to you as a friend, okay? If you feel
I need to vent.
you know,
My friends, obviously, I'm not gonna be charging.
because if I call you, you'd be like 85. Say less, given, but remember that.
Facts.
They'd be like,
Not gonna remember that.
I know what you mean. No.
Right this way. But no, like I
No
can't
problem.
have you come to the office.
Right.
as a
For sure.
client.
No, that makes sense. Well, can I use? I'm gonna use that. What's it called? ACL? What's it?
ACA.
I can't talk to you because ACA
Ethical.
ethical codes. What you mean?
What does the ACA stand for?
Assuming
I'm sorry.
assuming
I'm sorry.
conversations is
I'm an
illegal.
acronym person.
I don't
I know, it's one person that just says,
No.
Yeah.
ACA.
It's accountable control ability.
American
Communication
Concealment.
Association.
Communication.
Yeah, counseling, a regular.
American Counseling Association.
Algorithm.
Okay. ACA. I'm gonna tell people I can't talk to you because of ACA
ACA
Yeah.
code.
and the FCC
FC.
and the
USDA.
BIG. Just that nigga-
Not and the BIG. Yeah,
Oh,
I can
man.
imagine.
I'm gonna go call my boy Chat. Me and Chat got a relationship now based upon a proper
I
introduction.
screwed up. I had to clear up memory in my
Oh, you
laptop.
lost the Chat.
I lost my logins to everything.
Dang.
Can't get back in the chat because I was using my school joint and I gotta re-enroll it.
I know that. Listen, I had a situation where I lost all my photos from
Got-
Florida. My heart was broken. Like I literally cried
Somebody
for like
told
2
me
days
this-
straight.
My password is also my background on my phone.
So,
Yeah.
My
notes.
laptop.
Valid.
You got 'em.
Valid.
My wife is a good. I'm
Save it to the
snitching.
notes.
She got every.
don't snitch too much.
We went to go change living locations, and she put her phone and got the login in. I said, "Go on, girl." I said, "Go ahead." Listen, this one. I said, "Go ahead with yourself. You somebody." Listen, you're falling. It's
Let
okay.
there be.
No, I'll fix it.
Look bad.
No, it doesn't look bad necessarily for that, but you're overexposed on this one. Probably. So listen, y'all, it's going down this morning. When we get back, we're getting ready to get into Big Girl Chronicles live and in person. I'm being petty, but I love it. It's going down right here. 5706. Got about 3 commercials. We'll be right back. Let's go.
Get ready for the most stylish event of the season. It's the Back to School Hair and Fashion Show, bringing together fashion designers, hairstylists, barbers, braiders, MUAs, and models of all ages. Join us as I Believe Enterprises hosts an unforgettable evening that will leave you inspired and fashion forward. Get your tickets now. General admission is only $15 in advance and $20 at the door. And guess what? Kids 6 and under get in for free. But that's not all. We're also giving back to the community. School supplies donations are required upon entry, helping us support students in need. Save the date, August 12th, starting at 5 p.m. We're bringing the excitement to 3019 Niagara Street in Niagara Falls, New York. Are you a vendor looking for an incredible opportunity? Don't miss out. Vending spaces are available. For more information, call or text 708-271-0549. Mark your calendars and get ready to shine. Get your tickets, bring your donations, and join us for an unforgettable evening. Fashion, style, and community come together in one spectacular event. Back to School Hair and Fashion Show. Let's make this school year the most fashion.
You're locked into the vault with Dante Miles on Fire 716 Radio. Let's go.
This is engaging the youth. No longer is it okay for us to make decisions as to what we feel they should do. We already lived our youth. You know what I mean? So it's time for us to, God gave us 2 of these and 1 of these for a reason. We need to listen and watch more than we do a lot of talking. So
you can't, everything is changing, you know what I mean? From everything outside to how we feel and everything, because it's 2 different worlds we live in, 2 different generations. So like I definitely get where like it's hard to communicate and hard to come to an agreement on one particular thing, because you see it from your eyes,
right,
from your perspective, but I might see it from another perspective. So
Are you ready to take a trip back into time and immerse yourself in the smoothest sounds of the 90s? Well, mark your calendars for August 19th, because we got something special planned just for you. Introducing the ultimate 90s R&B sing-along brunch, happening at 3019 Niagara Street in Niagara Falls, New York. From 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., prepare to indulge in the best of R&B while feasting on the delicious spread. We have our live DJ spinning the hottest jams. This is a brunch experience you don't want to miss. Treat your taste buds to the full brunch menu, featuring mouth-watering dishes. And of course, what is brunch without a little bit of bubbly? We've got you covered with our special mimosa package. For just $25, you'll receive a ticket to the event and 1 mimosa to get your groove on. But if you are in the mood to keep the celebrations flowing, go for our 40-ticket option and enjoy bottomless mimosas throughout the entire event. Secure your spot today by purchasing your ticket at R&B Sing-Along Brunch at eventbrite.com. But hurry, seats are limited and this event is selling fast. Looking for a heavy-duty workhorse that can handle any task? Look no further than the 2004 Chevy C4500 diesel flatbed truck. With its robust 6.6-liter diesel engine, this truck delivers the strength and reliability you need to tackle the toughest job. Don't miss out on an incredible opportunity. Call Ken at 716. It's on you.
Before it goes on me, I want to talk to Daniel. How was your week?
Too much power
going on right there.
I drove to Florida. Well, first I drove to Georgia, and then we drove to Florida.
I can hear that
didn't drive to
Florida.
Florida.
No, I'm just playing.
It was cool. It was for my sister. She retired from the Air Force, and then she said she's going back to school to be a counselor. Was it LCSW?
ACC?
LCSW, yeah.
So
that's pretty amazing.
Yeah, so she's still young. She's still she young. She'll in her 40s. She got time. She can do whatever she wants. She great. So
that's lit.
That's
what's up.
Man, good for her.
I got me a BAG, a bag. No, I think what I do. I don't know. It's all a blur. It's over. My life is blur. My life is a blur of forgetting to remember, then forgetting.
That's gonna be your book
That's,
title.
that's just gonna be what it. Frank, you remember?
Remembers to forget.
I forgot. Let's do it right now. Frank, what did you just do? I forgot what I just did. So that's my life. But I got accepted to the IC Success.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah.
I tried to renege. They wouldn't even let me. She was like, Frank, are you sure that you can't do this? I said, listen, what's happening right now with church life and ministry? I don't know. Well, we're just gonna wait and see. I said, well, I'll wait, we shall. So I think we're gonna go forward and just take that sacrifice and go ahead and get not necessarily get to the bag, but be prepared to build legacy and to take the labor that I've been doing. I'm gonna use the word independently, but I'm not alone. If that makes sense. Meaning, like, literally, like just trying to make it and putting pieces together, but putting things in order. I'm excited for that. So doing that part of my life. Valid. I was like, oh, y'all lit. Y'all somebody. Because it looked like I got it. I got something. and it's God.
You need a new picture, less formal.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm really pushing that.
I know. This is not the first time. I got you. I'm going to go get my hair cut. This guy named Elijah. Give me an opportunity. Ain't that scary? Opportunity. To get my face right. Well, matter of fact, I'm going to let that go. I got waxed. My wife waxed the bottom of my chin, and then she did my cheeks. I know. You're just out here living, thinking the worst. I know.
I thought you was about to say. Yeah, same.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
I did get my chest waxed, but what happened was it reminded me of a situation because my face is very sensitive, and I recall many moons ago, where I had razored my face with a razor all off because I was doing media at the time. And these little white hair bumps. I just was the worst. I was scared because it was really just shave bumps, but they were ready to, and I was walking around with just whites just on both sides. Like I know that. I know they think I'm infected. I know they think I'm infected. So I told my wife yesterday, never again. Yo, people popped up. I said, no, we're not doing this. I'm not going back. I've come too far to be sick. No.
Yo,
that was like
that's crazy.
Yesterday was Tuesday. Okay, so I really, if I'm not out going to a park or something like that, I'm at home on the computer. So 9 times out of 10, I'm at home on the computer. Yesterday, I got a lot of work done. I added some new products to my Etsy account. I actually was surprised because I'm like, I got like 18 visits to my Etsy account, like just random. I'm like, okay, because I've been posting stuff on Pinterest too. So I'm like, I wonder if traffic's coming from Pinterest with the graphics. So I'm just trying to get my life together. I wish that money would just come from the sky. Chicken noodle super with money
fall on me or something like that.
Yeah.
But it's like an Afrobeat.
Yeah. I'm with you on that one. But that, yeah. 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 So that was pretty much yesterday. Did I watch anything interesting yesterday? No, not really. I always have a million conspiracy theories every day. Something new happens that makes me question reality every day.
Oh yeah,
every single day. So hopefully this week, me and Kevin could get ourselves together for Freaky Friday.
Valid.
Okay. What's good, everybody?
What's going on?
You already know what time it is. It's somewhat.
Yeah.
It is Big Girl Chronicles.
I could play it again.
On this Wednesday, I'm gonna talk about It's Okay to Be Human. So a lot of times we, especially people of color, we have so much on us, society-wise, family-wise, obligation-wise, church-wise, everything, that we kind of neglect our humanity and we neglect the ability to be human. I was having a conversation with my good brother yesterday, and I had a very human moment, and I was mad, even as a counselor, that I was having this moment because it was just like, dang, in a place of celebration, I'm actually kind of sad because, you know, the person I would love to share this with is no longer here. And he was like, it's okay to have the human moments. Like, it's okay to be human. But a lot of times, especially as POCs, we do not allow ourselves to have those moments of humanity because we look at them as forms of weakness, or we can't show this weak side of ourselves
People
because
of color.
society can't see that we're weak. Society can't see that we're going through. Society can't see that we're struggling because we've been through so much. But I have to come here to tell you, it's okay to be human. The only time humanity is going to be a hindrance to you is if you live in it, you dwell in it, and you use it as a catalyst to become lazy and burdened. We can't just get to the place where it's like, okay, our human moment. Okay, now I'm irritated and I'm human, and you just totally stop. You stop moving. You stop progressing. You stop doing what you are doing because you're having your human moment. God allowed us to have emotions. My mic is on.
That's it. We all up.
God allowed us to have emotions because we're allowed to feel. It's just the ability. It's just laying and sitting in your emotion that's going to cause the real issue. So in this edition of Big Girl Chronicles, I just want to let you know it's okay to be human. Just don't live there. It's okay to have a moment. Just don't live there. It's okay to be frustrated. Just don't live there because you have too much on you to stay in a position where you become immobile just because of human moments. So have your human moment.
Have it.
Just don't live there.
Don't live there.
Because you're beautiful.
Beautiful.
You're intelligent. And you're graceful.
Grateful.
You're big people.
You're big folks. For some reason, POCs. I was like, what's POC? I got you. So because of my POCs,
Lord,
I can't talk to you because of the ACA.
There we go.
Everybody,
boo this man.
The ACA forbids me from speaking to my POCs.
Valid. Because I'm trying to be what you going to school for? AWS?
AWS? What?
LCSW.
ACSW.
Because my LCSW doesn't allow me to speak to POCs.
Because you should have been an LPN.
Just start throwing
letters. I can't wait. I don't know what I'm
train
writing,
wreck.
but
valid.
I'm gonna just speak just LMNOP, Q, RST.
I'm gonna say a joke, but I'm gonna let it go.
The other alphabet.
All I'm saying is, all these letters you're throwing out here with no parentheses is hurting my mind. You know how you got the PCP.
So you know how it's a person like POC and then parentheses or so people of color.
Ah, yes.
He wants subtitles.
Actually, I
Yes.
just seen a video the other day where they are in the production of making glasses that have subtitles as you talk. They come up on the side.
That'd be sweet if you could do it in foreign language.
That's stupid.
That'd be
hell.
wild.
That's just
In the Chinese, and they hear it, and all you see is.
But they already got that where you can put it in your ear. Somebody say something in there, translate.
If
I'd
they
rather
do
read
that,
it,
give
though.
a pair to Shaquille O'Neal.
I wanna read it.
Never understand what
No
he's
value.
I want to read it.
That's why I couldn't get into the Passion of Christ. I went to the movie.
What?
I was like, I gotta read this. I came to watch this. I didn't come here to. I read the book. I have the Bible. I read the story. I came to get visual, but I still got to read the text. It's still moving.
Because he said Mel Gibson said it was going to be Aramaic because that was the original language of Jesus.
That was not in the advertisement.
Yes, it was.
When it came on TV, it was like, oh, you got graphics. Okay, I went there and it was like. That's what I said. I gotta read Jesus again. Lord, I came to watch the. I came to. Did it move me? Yes. Did I feel the spirit? Absolutely. But I'm still reading an hour and a half later.
This is why we gotta do our research. Because Mel Gibson literally said on every platform that it was gonna be in Aramaic.
He said that. I didn't listen to nobody's platform. I seen the advertisement when I was watching TV.
I'm gonna head out.
Christ.
I'm going back to Florida.
It sounds like a video game character.
Oh, good morning, y'all. It's going down.
Oh, my goodness.
When we get back, we got to get into the question of the day, dealing with self-sabotage.
I can't do it.
Stay tuned. It's going down. Fire 716. Big Frank.
Looking for a heavy-duty workhorse that can handle any task? Look no further than the 2004 Chevy C4500 diesel flatbed truck. With its robust 6.6-liter diesel engine, this truck delivers the strength and reliability you need to tackle the toughest job. Don't miss out on an incredible opportunity. Call Ken at 716-310-0100. Call now to learn more and drive away in the ultimate work companion 2004 Chevy C4500 diesel flatbed truck.
Everybody, this is DMP Speaks coming at you. And
It's not enough to just dream about your ideas, right? You've got to take action to bring about their creation. Time is passing us by, and that time that we have, and we think we have so much time, we don't have the time like we thought we did 20, 30 years ago. We literally, when we get an idea, we got to make sure this is something that we're supposed to do as a part of our purpose, as a part of our life's work, and we got to be dream creators.
Get ready for the most stylish event of the season. It's the Back to School Hair and Fashion Show, bringing together fashion designers, hairstylists, barbers, braiders, MUAs, and models of all ages. Join us as I Believe Enterprises hosts an unforgettable evening that will leave you inspired and fashion forward. Get your tickets now. General admission is only $15 in advance and $20 at the door. And guess what? Kids 6 and under get in for free. But that's not all. We're also giving back to the community. School supplies donations are required upon entry, helping us support students in need. Save the date, August 12th, starting at 5 p.m. We're bringing the excitement to 3019 Niagara Street in Niagara Falls, New York. Are you a vendor looking for an incredible opportunity? Don't miss out. Vending spaces are available. For more information, call or text 708-271-0549. Mark your calendars and get ready to shine. Get your tickets, bring your donations, and join us for an unforgettable evening. Fashion, style, and community come together in one spectacular event. Back to School Hair and Fashion Show. Let's make this school year the most fashionable one yet.
16, your boy Big Frank is going down. For those who are online, the Unplugged will be on tonight at 6 o'clock with Jai. I think he's just Jay. I don't know why. Just Jay. Just because that's what I do. We're ready to get into the question of the day.
Just
so,
Jack.
huh?
Just Jack. It was from Will and Grace.
It's okay.
Because you said just Jack, and I was like, just Jack, because it was the character from Will and Grace. I don't mind being on this boat by myself. I just know. I don't mind being on this boat by myself.
Yes.
I watch a lot of
I've
shows.
I've watched the Coffee Show Will and Grace in time past. I just don't recall all of the,
I liked
nuances.
before the whole drama with Seinfeld. I used to watch Seinfeld. I watched King of Queens.
King of Queens.
Yep, King of Queens. I watched Reba.
Reba's the joint.
Reba
dog.
was my joint.
Reba made me a Reba McIntyre fan.
Tons. And George Lucas.
Just
I'm
the
putting
intros
them in
to the
there
song.
too.
A single mom who works too hard, loves her kids, and never stops.
Oh, those POCs.
POC.
That's not people of color.
I know, but the words of the storyline
Yeah.
of the intro.
Yeah.
Ginger.
The song.
Actually,
Country.
gingers are close
Tell
to
it.
black people and
Tell it.
genetically.
Yeah. Genetically,
that's
they
what
got that
they
gin.
get, that ginger color and the texture of the hair
Got a
Gin.
little
and
melanin.
all of that, and the freckles that are melanated.
They only got the male. They only got the
And, yeah,
Basically got the mail.
Yeah.
Got the and
Well,
then.
Reba
I'm not
has
even
black people
gonna-
tendencies.
I'm not even gonna try to connect them
She
like
do. No,
But nah, the only coffee
Reba do
shows
got
that I
black.
really watched, I didn't really watch Friends all like that, but I
Friends is
loved,
trash.
Friends.
I love Friends.
It's not
How I Met Your Mother
so great.
was my
So
joint
much of a
though.
better
Oh,
show.
I see How I Met Your Brother.
How I Met Your Mother,
Best show.
It's a
impeccable.
really
And
good
it had
show.
Wayne Brady. Come on now.
It was
Wayne Brady.
impeccable.
Just
And
love Wayne
honestly, They did.
Yeah,
They did
even
diligence.
all the way to the end. I'm like,
all the
dang,
way through.
That was actually
like,
a good
through and
Even
through.
though I was like, by that last time, like, if you don't reveal who the daggone mom is, I'm gonna flip this TV.
I forgot who the mom was.
Oh.
You had to go
No,
back.
no, it's
I
crazy.
watching General
After that,
Hospital.
I started seeing her on mad other stuff. I was
That's
like, oh,
crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
No,
had
I really
6
did. I
episodes.
am still a Friends fan. Now, I also love Living Single. So don't be like, Black Car Revoked. I like both. And I know they said that, you know, Friends stole. You're right. They said that, you know, Friends stole Living Single's, you know, line, whatever.
Wait, what?
We should
Plot.
do.
They said that
Yes.
Friends stole
Oh,
Living
wait.
Single's plot because it's 3 dudes in Living Single. It's 3 dudes and Friends.
So yes, they
Three
actually
females.
they
But I
did.
still like Friends.
They
'Cause
did.
If you're
So
good,
because they was black, they was living single, and because they white, they are friends.
no.
Come on now, let's change.
No,
the
no, no.
narrative.
Saying like
They
based.
said the story.
Just talking.
Just talking.
No, so the dynamic of the friendship. They said they stole that.
from Living Single.
Okay.
But for all my white people that's out there, Friends is the whitest show ever.
No,
Like,
whole time.
So if you,
I don't
won't
think
go-
I've
if
seen
you're
a black
gonna-
person in Friends.
Huh?
I don't think
No,
if there's a
valid.
black person in Friends. Wow. Not
There
one.
is none.
There's none.
No.
It was a
Ross
fe-
dated a black woman.
Yep, I remember that.
Ross dated a
valid.
black woman. He
Mhm.
did, but she dumped him and went back to her ex, who was also a white guy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It'd be like that
Oh,
sometimes.
come on, we're gonna talk
I was like,
She was a
Diaja
Diaja.
world.
But no, like if you're gonna go to the polar opposite, Friends was that. But I
Valid.
did like both shows. I did like the storyline of, you know, Phoebe and her twin, and the storyline behind that, you know, their mother committing suicide and them navigating through life. Phoebe being homeless and doing her come up.
No, valid.
I didn't see these in the clip.
Like the night, yeah.
Like no, there was hustle in there. Like
Yeah.
Rachel ran away from her fiance who was going to take care of her for the rest of her life, and found her journey of independence and becoming self-established. So it is a good show, but if it's the whitest thing possible, it is. Like, yeah.
I was gonna say we should, when it gets closer to October, we should come and do the morning show dressed as like characters from different shows. I think that'd be kind of fun.
Why October?
I always just as
I'm
characters
gonna
in different
choose the
shows.
Passion of the
Just that
Christ.
they are black shows.
You say you're gonna choose the passion.
Yeah, I'll be the least white.
You're gonna be the lead.
You gonna be Judas?
Yeah.
Ah!
I need some shekels. What you got?
I'm
I think that'd be so
Yo.
cool.
No, that'd
That's
be
what I
sweet.
thought
We would have
about.
to choose a theme.
Yeah.
It would have to definitely be.
Yeah.
It would have to be-
All right.
because
We-
we all
we
can't
could
just be
do-
independent
just
characters.
random
It could be like
characters.
show, or it could
Marvel
be
characters.
like just the idea, like you know how you see like the girls go out to club dressed all as grannies or
Oh,
something.
valid. We can just
And we
pick-
could come here
pick a
dressed
theme
as
a week
old.
or
Yeah,
pick a theme
yeah.
Once a month.
once a once a month. Well, because we didn't try to do October. You know, that's the pretend. Everything else is drag. So
Not everything else is drag.
In theory,
yeah.
he's not wrong.
Got to be careful.
I can't
It's valid. But no, valid. Let's get to the question of the day, which is
The question of the- like in theory, he's technically not wrong. Diaja's TikTok is gonna be canceled for the rest of her
It's
life.
only one person watching. Hey,
So
two
the
people.
question of the day
If you
is,
report,
how
we
do you
come to you.
handle your own ability to self-sabotage? And this was based off of the movie you made us watch.
right. So I told them to watch. Who
cloned?
They clone Tyrone.
They cloned
They
Tyrone.
cloned.
I said who? That's nothing to do with that. But they cloned
Yeah,
Tyrone. And what it was is it wasn't the cloning part that had me so
Wait. For everybody that is watching right now, spoiler alert.
Oh, valid.
Spoiler alert, because I hate.
If you
hate-
came on this radio, you'd have been spoiled 18 million other things.
Spoiler alert.
So long,
Diego doesn't believe in spoilers.
I do not.
That's why.
No, I don't either. Not even a little
You
bit.
should've
Because
watched.
when I
Right.
see it, it's not gonna hit the same as the way you
so
told
I
it.
got you. So what ended up happening is that the cloning part for me isn't my dilemma. I believe that
Mm.
it's doable. Did you see Tyrone as the old man in the doctor? And,
Yeah.
I said, you whitewashed black. No,
We gonna get there because
Yeah.
I got.
So-
Conspiracy
Yeah.
brother.
But for me, it is. For me, it was really just
They
the,
said it was
the
undercover
grid. It was the grid of the club. It was the grid of the chicken. It was the grid of the corner
church.
store. It was the
The
grid
church,
of the church
yeah.
Salon, yeah.
in the hair salon. I'm like, yo, this format and this grid idea is PLC's culture
Yeah.
Facts.
everywhere.
the grape drink.
Like
They contaminated the Lord's blood.
but it's like, dag, how are we different but the same? Like, I don't know if that makes sense or not. And it was like, and you the question, like, is it self-sabotage or is me just flowing with my environment? Like, this is my environment. I was born into it. I don't really know nothing else. I'm just going with the flow of things,
right?
Until I'm like really challenged or shaken to come outside of what I've been taught or assumed.
Because it came up. The reason why I said self-sabotage is because when he came into awareness and he decided to just live his life. It was like he was just like self-sabotage. Like, if this is just what it's gonna be,
what it's gonna be.
It's going like there's no point to create a change.
Yeah.
Because I know no matter what, the cycle is just gonna keep going.
It's like I'm gonna
I know, like, I'm
just, like, for me, real quick,
hold it together.
The goes that it's like at what point you get tired of fighting. I fought the first couple of times. I'm over it now.
Yeah.
Dad, this is what it is.
Yeah.
All right, but go DeAndre, go ahead.
So I agree. So the thing that I took from it was actually the next part of that. It's like he did just say whatever, like what can you do? Yeah. I'm just gonna go back to my regular life. Like, I was threatened, whatever. But to me, it was the part of him finding out that his mom wasn't really there.
Oh,
and then that actually kind of freaked me out. I don't know why, but
that was.
And that his mom wasn't even really there, and then just the simple fact of him watching the TV, trying to assimilate back into normal life, and seeing the commercials and being like, I know what's really happening. So we were having a conversation prior to about just being like into conspiracies and different things. That is actually like, that is real life, because once you start seeing the patterns, you start seeing things that you're like, nobody knows that this is not real, or that this is this way. You can't just go back to just what you was doing before. It's the same way, I'll put it in a different way. It's the same way that when you give your life to Christ, right? You know what's right and what's wrong. So you really can't go back to the way you were living before. You can, but it's not going to be the same because you're aware now of things that are going on. So I think I think that the movie was excellent. I really watched it 4 times. I watched it twice in the same day, like back to back, because I like to see the details, and especially that kind of movie.
Yeah.
I always come to one main question though after all these things. It's just like, I'm not gonna go there yet, but because that's a whole other thing. But the thing that really truly got me though was just the simple fact that all the conspiracies that I like think about and all the different research that I do, it like adds to that because it makes you question even more. I already have a whole thing that I feel about underground and like that there's caves and tunnels and all different things that's already underneath us. But like, what if it was that next level? Like, what if there were actual factors, which there is proof of people experiencing things like that. So it's like, it's kind of hard. And I feel like this movie is a real good blend, that fine line of reality and fiction. Because you really don't know, like, okay, like some things are not real, but really do you? You know what I'm saying? That the crazy man at the store who just be saying random stuff. Like, how many movies have you seen where it was always the crazy person?
Always talking.
It's always like, you know what I'm saying? So it makes you start to question, like, why do they keep putting this? Is there a reason why this is like this? Is there, but yeah.
Okay, so government is a clone of Jessica. Could you send her to class?
Yeah.
One less thing off my I need my clone to do my homework then. Cause I need
I'm just saying. Yeah. But it makes you think.
I got stuff that needs to get done.
So what else is a clone, right? What else? What else is a clone that we use as a term, but it's not a clone? A doppelganger. So like there's like, like these are, there's really there's a whole group I'm in that's like find your doppelgangers.
But I remember researching the term and it had a demonic connotation to it, so I just don't use it.
Yes. It does.
It basically means like your demonic twin.
We just got good features.
A lot of words
well with each
have
other. Black skin.
That's
why because I believe in the power of
now let's go ahead and work this magic.
Yeah.
my people of the dark side.
Yeah.
Your dark side does not exist
Without your light.
Without the light.
So now, okay, hold
Without
on.
the light that
Hold on,
exists
but now
without the
see,
darkness.
this is where things
to
start.
Freaky Friday.
The light still
I know,
exists.
right? We have now taken over the show.
Because God
Wednesday's
said, "Let
Freaky
there
Friday.
be light."
He was already.
He was already like,
But
Now,
let there
because-
be light. He was
No, because now watch it.
God was
If-
never
if-
in the
watch
darkness because God was
If
the light.
you're going
no. God
to,
was the darkness.
No, darkness covered the face of the deep, right?
Okay.
When you read the text, he himself is light all by himself. But what he did was let there be light. Now awaken some things up. Then he separated the light from the day. So this is where you get that little the major moon by day, major moon by day.
What they call it? They call it the night sun.
Nice, whatever.
That's what's called a Freudian slip. When you say something you didn't mean to say, but it's actually true. But go ahead.
So what happens is, for me,
Yeah.
So, but
Psychology
you gotta,
101.
but you gotta understand that the what we are now considering the dynamic,
Demonic?
no demon or imp lives or exists outside of who God is. And I say that because Satan himself, before what we were calling demonic, before they were demonic, these are angels. They move and they're now the agenda now may have twisted, which this is why I don't, I get how demonic things can have an effect on life and people. But that's why there's a power in being connected to power. That makes sense.
Absolutely.
Like there's I know what you got. I know what you're working with. But
about to make this monster work for me.
Hey yo.
But valid. It's crazy. So I think so I never heard the word
I stopped about something.
doppelganger.
Kind of cool.
Never heard it. I feel like I heard it with like the weather Doppler. I don't know my mind.
Doppler radar.
So,
But that was just
so basically, the reason why I say about the doppelganger situation is because it would be your twin,
Mm-hmm.
and so like there is this whole theory that across the world, somewhere there is a doppelganger of you. And like I'm in this group on Facebook that's like find my doppelganger. I'm not even
find my
it's literally, and people post their pictures, and like some people will comment and be like, "Oh, like you look like this person."
I'm
and
a
they'll post a picture.
I'm a mutt.
They stole
But
that from How I Met Your Mother.
oh, okay. So it's crazy because there are, like, and think about how many times like you've gone somewhere and like, oh man, you look like so and so. So it really does make you think, like, what if? I'm just saying.
Go ahead. What if it is?
So if you have seen the movie They Clone Tyrone, and at the ending, spoiler alert. Okay, I'm not that kind of person, so
I didn't say nothing.
no. I know. I'm just saying. So at the end of the movie, you find out that there is another clone, and he's Tyrone, and he's all the way in California. Which where was they at? They were in the Glen somewhere.
Glendale, Detroit.
Was it Detroit or something like
Michigan
that?
or something like
Something like that. But that's states away, whole different culture.
Valid.
And he's slightly different. He has a tattoo. His hair is different. The way he dresses is different. Yeah, like the way he talks is different. Yeah. But so it makes you think, like, imagine if that was the reality. If everybody in your neighborhood, right? Everybody here in Niagara Falls, like we all existed somewhere else, just slightly different.
Valid.
I mean,
and legit, and in that movie, I'm sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
When they showed who Tyrone was, it was almost as if Fontaine was the
clone.
Back at Fontaine at the store, grabbing the 40 and the scratch off, talking to the homeless dude, to the drunk dude.
Yep.
And pouring some of his drink in his cup. No, this was Tyrone. Same scenario, different place.
Yeah.
The fact that the control is the same is the scary part.
Yeah.
Because you don't really know where, like, you know what I'm saying, where it's at. You get what I'm saying? So
I guess another way to think about this movie, even though I didn't see it, but based on the conversation which we're having, is that your environment is the thing that really shaped the difference between Black people. Not so much that for the most part we think, at least initially, we think we feel, and we typically do stuff that most Black people do. The only thing that changes is where we're at and how we can do those things in the place and where we're at.
Right.
You know, going to the, like in Buffalo, I can't go to Walmart and buy real liquor, but in Ohio, I can.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, you know what I'm saying? So like, let's say it's the same scenario. We both go to the store, but you walk outside with, you know, I don't know, with a bottle of Henny, and I walk outside with a brisk. But that's only because where I'm at, I can't get it any. And where you at, you got the opportunity to get alcohol.
That is the perfect
You know what I'm
example
saying?
of how I do my homework.
You know,
Never read nothing. Still contribute to the
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like in that sense, you know, other
And
than
like-
all that stuff that y'all was talking about, but the I think the real the in-house understanding of the movie that they was trying to put across is that as a people we're the same. It's our situation.
That's different, yeah. And I think that I agree. I feel like that's real life. You know, we all relate to people. That's one of the things that connects us as a whole is the fact that we struggle the same for the most part. Everybody's, you know, we struggling with the same situations. So I definitely agree. I think that there was a lot of things that happened in that movie. We need to do a freaky right.
I definitely got to do it.
Because I can't break down everything. Jessica's giving me those eyes. No, I'm just playing.
No, but I think that
I was like, what I do? I'm hungry to sleep.
the mind is a powerful thing, and it is. And I think that some things have validity and some truths to them, and there's some things that are revealed. There are certain things that are hidden, and they're hidden on purpose. I believe that some of our comprehensions, everybody's not built the same.
Right.
Everybody cannot handle the weight of all things being uncovered. Because if you really get to the root, into the depths of some things, and all truths come out, we don't even like you. We can't really stand you for real. Even today, not saying I don't like y'all. Like if
I felt that.
No, all of our last broadcasts.
No, because
That's why he's looking for personalities.
Listen, that's why he posted that replacements.
TJ said it's like if you were really 100 all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm talking about 100%, 100,
giving every
time. Giving everything all the time.
You would not.
Nobody wants to deal with you. Nobody wants to handle you. Nobody wants to be around you. Could you just ignorant, rude, disrespectful, just all over the place? You just don't care.
You wouldn't be able to exist.
We exist, and I think, and this is just to be honest, I think that there are certain things hidden for certain people because they cannot handle the fullness. That's my prime example is Moses. Look at me. I don't think I am talk Jehovah. God says, I can show you what I've done, but I can't show you everything.
Right.
Because if I show you my face, you'll see a future that you cannot handle. Let's talk about real life. If God showed you what you had to go through to get what you had to get, you wouldn't want to go through it. If I told you, you had to be abandoned, it will take abandonment, it will take abuse, it'll take some hard times, it'll take homelessness, it'll take you being disappointed, it'll take a rape situation. You're not willingly about to walk into this door and say, hey, let's get it, God.
Valid.
I'm gonna resist it. I'm not going. Crazy. So I think that God knows who can handle what, and what revealed is important, and what's necessary. But also to every valid conspiracy theory, there is somebody making some stuff up, and you have to know how to navigate through that. And I can tell you which one's is right, which one's is wrong. Child, go on, tap in and do your due diligence. But I think that movie just, and for me, it's the grid, because and I'll say this, and I'm gonna shut up, because as I look at the city of Niagara Falls, not that y'all saying y'all cloned, but what I'm saying is I see the grid. I can see these situations set up where I said it before, I'll say it again. I see the corner store. I see it where we take from it. They benefit from it, but there's no gain for us.
Facts.
Alcohol is so accessible to us on every corner. And I'm gonna add this to it. Right now, there's so many liquor stores and pop up, for weed or whatever, right here. But when I go to the suburbs, or you go to the area that's more COCs,
Caucus of the county.
No, it's POCs.
POC.
People live in caucus.
People go to caucus, POCs, and then
We can't even keep our own time.
you go out that way.
Can't even
And
keep our own time.
I'm not saying that it's not there. I'm just saying that it's not as convenient and prevalent.
Absolutely.
They gotta go to weddings. They gotta go to the liquor store. They gotta go. You know what I mean? But for us, it's right accessible.
They got a lot
It's
of
convenient.
So
dispensaries
I'm
and
about
stuff.
to. So another. I'm
They
gonna add
dispensing
to
it up
that.
Yeah.
out there.
The other layer in that movie, even in regards to that, was if you notice the all the white men's with the afros.
Yes.
They could change the hair.
So yeah, because they were like, oh, we're cloning the black people and we're taking them and genetically modifying them to be white people. I took that in a whole other direction. I took it like the reason that they use that is this is gonna sound
No,
extremely
'cause I'm
racist.
right with you.
Please, I'm not racist. If you truly think about like who would technically be, they're part black still. They got that blackness to them, but they're
Fact.
not black. You got
Kardashians.
the Arabs, all the Arabs and the Indians in the store, and they all look not, they don't look exactly the same, but they all look the same. So when you do go to a corner store, who owns the corner store?
Right.
You go to the chicken spot, who owns the chicken spot?
Yeah.
You go to all these
Valid.
places,
Valid.
they look the same. So I feel like there's another level to it.
Valid. I was
because,
gonna even say
They change the hair.
more or less whitewashed.
I mean,
Uncle
but
Tom,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because we have a lot of black people who aren't for black people.
yeah,
They
not
legit
all. What
have
is
been-
it?
But
Not
the
all
term
skin
Uncle
folk
Tom,
or
if you do the
kin
research,
folk.
it really
Not all
wasn't.
skin folk.
Right.
But Uncle
Valid.
Tom's term, when people use that, is not.
It's not what we
They-
think.
it's not what
it's
we
not how
think.
I
They're
just
not
use
using
it.
it.
Yeah,
legit.
it's
It's
like,
not.
I was
But
gonna
I
say,
say
like,
that
that's-
because
It's
that's
an-
what
it's
we
an
know.
area
That.
saying to give to some people. Like, listen, the white side is better,
Mm.
and it gives an air that if you act more this way,
Valid. You'll
know,
be accepted more.
versus
Yeah.
no, just be educated,
Valid.
just be well equipped. So there's a lot to it, and I think that I'm just so spiritual. Jesus, I love you so much. Is the fact that there's a reason why I think that God plays a role in our life, because there's things that have to be unlearned.
Valid.
And I think that people use, I'm gonna get in trouble here, but check me if you want to. They think the Bible, the intent was to lock us into a place. The goal was to unlearn you of behavior, give you the true essence of the power that you truly have inside of you to excel and do well. I know how it was manipulated, I know how it was used. I got you. We can talk about it. We can debate later on. If you feel free, I'm down. But the truth of the text is, no, renew your mind. Get out of this. Refreshing. Don't be confined to the box that you were born in. You were born into this limitation. No, there's more to life than this. So that's just how I use that.
And I hear what you're saying. I think that that kind of is like a lesson from the movie, like some of the characters were coming to an understanding of, like how we said about once he went home and he tried to be normal and he couldn't. I think that it really it's a process. Like, it doesn't happen as fast as it does in a movie. It's a process. When you start to see the same things happening over and over again that you already know this is BS. You know what I'm saying? It is a process of being like, okay, how do I navigate from being this person who knows this information to being this person who understands that and receives it and tries to do something about it or to change your life with what you know. But it's definitely a process.
And I put this on Facebook recently. I said, I think Niagara Falls is ready for a change, but everybody's trying to change. But we need to change spiritually, mentally, financially, like the whole spectrum.
Yeah.
But I think some people are just trying to do it one way. Because I'm gonna just be honest. I need you to present yourself a certain way as you present the information that you have, as you expose. This sounds crazy, right? Because no one listening to the crazy man at the corner store.
No, valid.
Because of the delivery of a thing.
Yeah, that's true.
If I could take that delivery of a thing and also put that with a proper execution, I think it was what's his name?
Creflo?
No.
Okay.
Bill Cosby.
Oh,
okay.
He had a scene where he presented one of his daughter's boyfriends, and he said, "I don't have a beef with you, but if you take this plate of food and give it to me on the plate, I'll eat it. But you put it on a little bit of trash can, I'm not going to touch it."
Yeah.
How we deliver that message and how we execute that needs to be different, and I hope that we can do that here. That's it.
Ooh.
Go ahead.
And, okay.
I call these trigger words. I need
Yeah,
trigger words.
And also too, with the movie, another thing too was what happened once they all realized like we're contributing to the negative image of the black people in this community.
I need us to do a movie review about this.
Listen, we could do movie reviews
because like a reaction video.
Like
I can do movie reviews
like legit watching the movie and having a podcast about that discussion.
Yeah.
Oh, valid.
Like Tyrone would be a great one to kick off a situation. You ain't put in your conspiracy hour that y'all gonna do.
Oh yeah, I'm
with
always
faith and believing.
So there's always gonna be something that makes me triggered in a movie.
I can do movie reviews on that.
Okay, well listen. There's gonna be a Fire 716 movie review. But no, let me just finish what I was saying real quick. But I think it's interesting that they realize like, okay, we're the reason that this neighborhood is still oppressed because we're still doing like, and every single time, and they put it in the sense of a clone, like every single time one of them dies, they just get another clone.
Right.
But it's really just, if a kingpin dies in the neighborhood, another one just rises. There's never a break. There's never like this is over with. It's always just it's just a shift of power. So I think it's very interesting that they all came together at a certain point and was like, okay, if we're in this neighborhood, this ain't just affecting us, this is affecting everybody. Like let's get together and do something about it. If we come together, how we could if we come together, how we can go and we can go in there and rescue people. We can help people. It doesn't have to be so proper because they was all just gangsters.
It sounds like this movie is really more about being an agent of change and how we all can be an agent of change.
It's a multiple
character brought them together, which was the pimp.
Yeah, it's a very multi-layered movie because on the surface you got the sci-fi cloning and all that stuff. Then you have like the actual black people representation and what it means. But then you actually have like the real, like some of this stuff is real like type of situation that's really in the deep core.
Let's y'all watch the movie if you haven't. Review is coming at some point. I believe by faith that it will transpire. When we get back, we're going to get into Church Mess. It's going down right here on Fire 716 Big Frank in the morning.
What's up, everybody? It's Kier here. Inject faith, hope, love. We all are facing some type of battle. This time I decided that I'm fighting back. I just refuse to literally let the battle overpower me, and I want to overpower the battle this time. You have to still go through the battle because I still need to get out of you what I need from you. You can beat it. It's just about knowing to getting into a place of confidence, like I can beat this. I can get past this. This does not have to consume me. This does not have to... I don't have to wear this on my shoulders at all, truthfully. I can let it go. What's up, everybody? It's Kier here. Inject faith, hope, love.
Get ready for the most stylish event of the season. It's the Back to School Hair and Fashion Show, bringing together fashion designers, hairstylists, barbers, braiders, MUAs, and models of all ages. Join us as I Believe Enterprises hosts an unforgettable evening that will leave you inspired and fashion forward. Get your tickets now. General admission is only $15 in advance and $20 at the door. And guess what? Kids 6 and under get in for free. But that's not all. We're also giving back to the community. School supplies donations are required upon entry, helping us support students in need. Save the date, August 12th, starting at 5 p.m. We're bringing the excitement to 3019 Niagara Street in Niagara Falls, New York. Are you a vendor looking for an incredible opportunity? Don't miss out. Vending spaces are available. For more information, call or text 708-271-0549. Mark your calendars and get ready to shine. Get your tickets, bring your donations, and join us for an unforgettable evening. Fashion, style, and community come together in one spectacular event. Back to School Hair and Fashion Show. Let's make this school year the most fashionable one yet.
Are you ready to take a trip back into time and immerse yourself in the smoothest sounds of the 90s? Well, mark your calendars for August 19th because we got something special planned just for you. Introducing the ultimate 90s R&B sing-along brunch happening at 3019 Niagara Street in Niagara Falls, New York. From 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., prepare to indulge in the best of R&B while feasting on the delicious spread. We have our live DJ spinning the hottest jams. This is a brunch experience you don't want to miss. Treat your taste buds to the full brunch menu, featuring mouth-watering dishes. And of course, what is brunch without a little bit of bubbly? We've got you covered with our special mimosa package. For just $25, you'll receive a ticket to the event and one mimosa to get your groove on. But if you are in the mood to keep the celebrations flowing, go for our 40 ticket option and enjoy bottomless mimosas throughout the entire event. Secure your spot today by purchasing your ticket at R&B Sing-Along Brunch at Eventbrite.com. But hurry, seats are limited and this event is selling fast.
Fire 716, your boy Big Frank. You're locked into Big Frank in the morning. In the room with me is D Money Mac, Jay Cherie,
In the
Kevin,
building.
Yeah.
Night, the provider. It's going down, man. Good conversation, good dialogue. Get ready to get into some church mess.
That's terrible.
The church mess. You know, I'm not posting the video. Like because I'm just not gonna give the extremeness of his platform. But Jamal Bryant went to, I can't remember the church. It's a alphabet LGBTQAI plus community church.
I know that's AI.
It's actually AI too. But anyway,
what does that mean?
That's different.
Artificial intelligence too, because the
ally
first one was,
intersex to spirit.
So weird.
just never satisfy people. I'm so sorry.
There you go.
So he went to this church where it's a very well known church in Atlanta. Has a first husband, all of that, and we'll get to it. Went to it and basically went there and said he feels sorry for how the church world has treated this community, and that on behalf of all Black pastors, not mine, he wanted to apologize for hurting this community, but also teaching hate. And I'm like, good sir, first of all, you're not speaking for Pastor Bertha Brinson, so we don't teach that. Second of all, I understand the apologizing for hurting people. Right. I've seen it with my own eyes where church people have like lambasted homosexuals, beat them down with the word, stuff like that. I get that concept, but to say that you've been teaching the wrong things, that's you, Jabbar. That ain't us. Like, we teach sin.
Talk about yourself.
And this is what unfortunately the community does not understand. We teach against sin. We don't teach against the person. There's people in my life that know where I stand as far as that community. They know I will not marry them, but they respect me because I show them nothing but love. I don't like this platform that he's basically putting it on the shoulders of all Black pastors, saying that we apologize. No, we don't. If you're a glutton, we're going to tell you to stop being a glutton. If you're a liar, we're going to tell you to stop being a liar. You're a murderer, we're going to stop telling you to be a murderer. It's not going to be specific just to you just because your feelings are hurt. I have been told, yo, you raggedy by God. Like, I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm going to just start teaching against being raggedy. No, make the necessary adjustments and do what you do. It's only because there's been an uprising in this community that people are starting to bow down to it. So Jamal getting on this platform saying, I'm apologizing for all Black pastors. You ain't apologizing for mine. You ain't apologizing for me. Yes, the church needs to do better with not hurting people's feelings. Not saying like coming in there, oh, that nigga and all this. The church needs to stop doing that. But what we're not going to do is stop teaching against the principles of God because your feelings are offended or hurt. And as a person with that kind of platform, I'm ashamed of him. And sir, if you don't like it, come for me. Fire 716 Radio. I'm ready for it all day because we have to stop cowering down and watering down the gospel to make people feel better. And the pastor was like, I'm just so thankful that you did this because we've been hurting and you don't know. Sir.
Me. I'll say this. Yeah. My responsibility is to love. And we hear those words and we always think about the plush, gushy side. It sounds terrible. That sweet.
that gushy stuff.
But we never talk about.
Oh boy,
We never talk about correction.
Curbs.
No, right. I'm just saying that when we hear the word love, we talk about that side of it. But love has a level of truth to it
And correction.
and correction to it. And I don't care who you are. Nobody enjoys correction. Nobody enjoys in that moment. And nobody enjoys that. So I think that some of our methods as believers could be harsh for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But don't let my love for you and I don't destroy the hands of my son because I hate him. I don't want you to die here.
Yeah.
Don't touch this plug.
Mm-hmm.
Death by hand. Just to let him know that because I love you and I want longevity for you, this is something you cannot do.
Yeah.
Now come, let me embrace you. Take this embrace. And I think in the moment he doesn't like that correction or those words. He may not always agree with the way I do it, but I understand now. And I think that what we lack here sometimes is understanding. I think that we as Christians, believers, we've done some things that have been out of hatred, out of done. And when you start talking about that alternate lifestyle for real, you start really talking about certain things that have been on display.
Mm-hmm.
We're not doing that for the liar, for the whoremonger.
Yeah.
Those are things not on display. We can identify your mannerisms or whatever, so it shows that you live in style. Long story short is that, so to that aspect, I agree with you as far as apologizing for that. But I cannot alter. I know what my foundation is. I know what I believe and why I believe it. Now, you may not agree, and that's okay. But we can accept to disagree and go and be okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And this is, like you said this earlier, what I hate is that you want to condemn me for my point of view and then force your point of view on me. But you're just yelling at me for forcing my point of view on you.
Valid.
We can legit understand and disagree. But somebody believe y'all, if you got a church full of your different diversity of people, and first man, first he, first
because it's a mega church.
It's valid. So there, and I'm not here. I don't have a heaven and hell to put you in. It's not my place. I have things that I've studied, that I've learned, that I believe the text declares.
Valid.
And I have that. That's me. And you have yours. That's you. But don't start lying. Mm-hmm. And that's where I get pissed off at. No, I didn't hate you. No, I didn't dog you. No, I told you the truth in love, and you got offended. And some people are just like you want to be offended.
Yeah.
You want to be angry and mad at me. I'm not mad at you. I can still hug you, love you. We can worship. Let's go. My views is different. We're moving on. You talk to Jesus.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm just not. But for Jamal himself, I feel like he just do stuff just to be
relevant.
You can be so free you bound. And I think that he is bound to a dialogue of false freedoms. Mm. Like, let me go ahead and ride the wave of the herb. You can do that. You don't need a podcast about it.
Right.
You don't need to.
You could have just planted your garden and kept it moving.
The back house, the penthouse, and the mansion doing your due diligence. They could have came and reported on you, said whatever. I got sanctioned by God. I'm moving. But I feel like you're purposely doing certain stuff just for attention. Mm-hmm. I'm talking trash now. Forgive me. Okay. You've been hoeing and sleeping around with the wives of Atlanta. You just out here just doing stuff.
And then said these hoes ain't loyal.
And it's like
how you hoeing? And they say the hoes ain't loyal.
There's transparency, and I get that, being honest in those things. But what you're doing is just he was married. He was cheating.
He married now. He has a whole other wife.
Jamal been Brian it. Like Kobe on the court playing the game. Terrible collaboration because he's not good, but it is what it is. But I just feel like Jamal is just always trying to push the envelope. But some people are you fighting to be free so hard that you're bound to freedom. Just let you still.
And let's just be honest. As a strategic money move, you could do this for money. He apologized, so now we support him. Now we'll give our money. Now we'll do this. Now we'll do that. Because, and it's not to say that he doesn't already have a mega church, because he does. But Jamal has been very obvious. He's been very open about wanting to expand, wanting to do things. So for me, it's like, first of all, if you compromise to get this community because of their funds,
it's not gonna work out.
That's not gonna work out well for you, bro, because you're gonna say one good thing and they're gonna pull their funds. But if I would like to believe that you really wanted to be like, yo, I'm sorry for like the dogging of you. But the way he said I was okay until he was just like, but on behalf of all black pastors. Nope. Like, no.
That is where we differ.
This is where we differ because teaching holiness is good. Jesus was offensive. His life was offensive.
He called that woman a dog.
He did.
So he called her a dog and said, why would I give food to you and you're a dog? Like,
word for word,
I mean, even though her word game back was like, even dogs want crumbs, like she was going for it, but like the story of Jesus in his life was social justice and being offensive. This gospel is going to offend you at some point, but to water it down for the satisfaction of one core group or try to say on behalf of all of us, I'm not sorry. I'm really not. And my friends and former friends respect me more for me having my stance.
It's like when the white man say he's sorry for all the white people. I'd be like, well, you might be sorry, but them
Them
niggas
white
not.
people ain't sorry. Like, I was like, I get it. My friends be like, yo, they'll know, like, yo, just to know we getting married.
Don't even ask.
She ain't coming. Like, she love us, but she ain't coming. Like, my own goddaughter was engaged at one point. She knew. I was like, I'm your godmama. I'm not coming. And she was like, I respect that for who you are. And it never affected our relationship. It never, like, it was just like, that's just her principle. And even though her fiance at the time was like, ain't that true? She was just like, that's what she believes. And I'm not going to violate that. And so for the whole, I need to apologize because we have taught the wrong things out the Bible.
I'm sorry.
No, we haven't taught the wrong things. We've taught the right things. You just trying to get them.
Our delivery might be
communion cracker and go talk to the Lord. Because I'm over it.
Our delivery may have been harsh at one point, but it doesn't mean that it was necessarily wrong. Now, pulling you in and tearing it over you for hours, that might be traumatic. But that might be dramatic. You know what I mean? But like, as far as telling you what it is, I wouldn't apologize for it. I even had to tell my wife, I was like, look, it's like, I don't care what nobody believe. I don't care what my daughter end up doing. I was like, it is known and it will continue to be known that sin is wrong, period. It don't got nothing to do with how I feel about you personally, but you'll know that sin is wrong. Yeah, right. So if you're going to be sinning, you know that you wrong. I might not tell you wrong every time I see you, but you know what it is when you see me. That is wrong, and I do not. I don't agree with you. God don't agree with you. So you in the wrong, and that's okay. You can if you want to live in the wrong, you have the right to live in the wrong. But you living in the wrong, and that's just what it is, and you ain't got to be so mad about it.
Right and wrong.
Just true.
Living in the wrong. Living in the wrong. Let's go down, y'all. Fire services. When we get back, we're gonna get some hot topics. Calm down, killer. You gonna be okay. It's going down. Fire services. Big Frank in the morning. Let's go.
I am Barnabas Matthews. I represent Sector 716. I refuse, I repeat, I refuse to let COVID-19 cause us to be afraid and live in fear. We will fight, we will win, we will conquer. I represent Sector 716 and we will.
What's up, everybody? It's Kier here, and Jack, Faith, Hope, Love. We all are facing some type of battle. This time, I decided that I'm fighting back. I just refuse to literally let the battle overpower me, and I want to overpower the battle this time. You have to still go through the battle because I still need to get out of you what I need from you. You can beat it. It's just about knowing to getting into a place of confidence, like, I can beat this. I can get past this. This does not have to consume me. This does not have to... I don't have to wear this on my shoulders at all, truthfully. I can let it go. What's up, everybody? It's Kier here, and Jack, Faith, Hope,
Fire 716, your boy Big Frank. You're locked into Big Frank in the morning. Good evening, good afternoon, wherever this may find you in the world, in the universe. You're locked in with me. I am the one, the only Big Frank. Not really the only, three of us, but nevertheless, I was once little Frank, now I'm the bigger one. It's going down. D Money Mac, Jay Cherie, Kev on Air, Game the Dark Knight, the Provider. If you are looking to be a part of Fire 716 Radio and you're looking to be a personality, feel free
to be our replacement.
No. Jessica about to leave us. She thinking this is what's about to happen.
She's about to be booked.
No doubt. She's about to be booked. My fingers ain't going. She's about to be booked and busy.
No, valid.
She'll be like, I'm sorry, I'm not making it. I got
12 appointments.
Yeah. It's not even. I told y'all, if nothing else, I will be here Fridays. Like that was always.
That's how it start until you get 2 booked Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You be like, dang, I gotta use Friday.
No, that's not gonna be true because I still have interning in school, so I'm still gonna be busy. So just know on the weekends, why are you waiting outside? Because I'm asleep.
But what it is that the radio station has more content throughout the day consistently. So if you're looking to be a volunteer and to learn those personalities, just give me a text message 716-371-1903 and just say, hey, pick me and give me your name. Because if you do, hey, pick me, and I'll give you this video I'm about to shoot after the show that they don't know about what I'm about to do. But yes, so we got hot topics.
So Tori Kelly, the girl who sings a song "Don't You Worry About a Thing" from the Sing movie.
She was the actress. She was the one that played
that song with Lecrae.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Lord.
She was also the actress for that movie. For Sting.
Yeah. Valid. That's Carl's favorite artist.
Valid.
That's
the only reason why I know her.
Carl's favorite artist.
Legit.
Lord. She has been hospitalized and being treated for clots. She passed out when she was out to dinner with friends.
Because when you clone, that blood don't do the same.
Listen, you saying this is a joke. You saying it is a joke.
Right.
But I swear.
Why do you keep lighting this fire during Hot Topics, bro?
I'm trying to keep it together.
Let me get through the Hot Topics before you trigger Diaja. Bronny James, LeBron James' son, is in stable condition.
Okay, sorry.
Bronny
nickname.
Is his nickname.
Okay.
It's not his real name. Bronny James is in stable condition after collapsing on the court during USC practice yesterday.
So listen. No, not even cloning. This actually has to do. So there was somebody that posted about that also, and they were like going off. They're like, not everything is a conspiracy. However, he could. Hold on.
Even get through the Hot Topics.
It's related to the Hot Topics. He could have myocarditis, which, if you've been doing research, myocarditis is the heart situation that really only has came about
within the
hard
athletics
because of the vaccine. So they were saying like, oh, everything is not a conspiracy, but you can't rule out that is not from the vaccine. Because
it was part of it was part of the when you took the vaccine, because I had to, because I was on campus. It was part of the side effects that they said it could have issues with your heart, like every other medicine. So even if that's the case, it's not a mystery. They kind of just told you like
this could be
effective,
but it's a part of a bigger conspiracy.
You put that body, you can change your body.
It's called the pharmaceutical
companies giving you more issues with your body, so you take more medicine. So. Shout out to Steph Curry during the NBC Bay Area golf tournament. Hole in one.
Like a boss.
Like Steph he hit Curry. It. He was like, yo, this could be a hole in one. Hit it. And it was Steph Curry.
That was a magnetic ball he was using.
It was like a 3-pointer.
Yeah.
No, that was light skin privilege.
No, not light skin privilege.
I was so lost. I'm like,
wow. Houston police issue arrest warrant for finesse 2 times for allegedly stealing a rental car.
Yeah.
So the funny part is his girl was the one driving it. So when they pull her over, She was like, "Oh yeah, we knew that. We were supposed to turn it in. We had errands."
So I'm gonna tell you how.
So how late was it though?
It was days.
His license ain't top tier, or you already violated the rental company. So you need somebody else. You need somebody else. You need somebody else to get it, and you just had it for extended time.
Valid.
I want to bring up real quick, Melly 2 times. Melly.
YNW Melly.
Whatever.
Melly. The POC.
It was a mistrial. Yeah.
From the YLPNs and ACCs. The SEC.
Okay.
Had WIN.
No.
Right. I remember that.
Shut up.
What's his name again?
Melly.
YN Melly.
Melly.
Alphabet Melly.
There you go.
Had a mistrial for his case, but now they're trying to.
He's not this. That don't mean he got off though.
Right. So now they're trying to get him with murder charges or second degree or something crazy like that.
It's like Boosie out here.
Right?
Yeah. Tony Bennett died.
Yes,
the singer.
Tony Bennett died.
Musical legend. Wow. Tony Bennett.
You probably heard some of his music.
I'm sure you know.
As for example,
Google it. I'm not going through this.
It's not unusual.
That's Tom Jones. Wow. Charges have been dropped on Pastor Darius Pridgeon.
Yes. I didn't even know it was charges. I ain't even.
Yeah, so he has sexual assault charges
I heard it was
against
just
him.
a lawsuit, and somebody was suing him for something like that.
They were suing him for sexual assault.
Right.
Got you, but I didn't.
But ours was
think
45
that there was charges.
Times,
I
but
just thought it was
she
lawsuit.
lied, but I don't know what's going on. The conspiracy, who knows?
So
Howard being great.
He a clone. I mean, it's
He a
let me stop. Let me stop.
Pastor Bridget, I love you.
No,
yeah,
for
so
real.
for him it was a relief because this is not his first, second, or third sexual assault charge.
Right.
So this one, yeah. And then let's talk about Carly.
Let's not talk about Carly.
talk
She
about
done got
Carly
too much publicity
So
off of the stupidity.
No, because this is a hot topic.
This is crazy.
But Carly got Juicy Smouye vibes.
Yeah.
Because so she came out recently and said she made up the whole story.
Yeah.
Here's the problem. The parents
Everybody was in on it.
are like, no, we still believe that our daughter was kidnapped and she was sexually assaulted. She's only saying this because she's ashamed that they haven't caught the killer.
Because you
got
to follow through, my boy.
You valid. You got to follow through.
You got to follow
Yo.
through.
Cannot lie and stop.
She
That's
did.
the man of God.
Her parents are
Will
still
not-
lying. She is like,
Her parents will not be. We meant what we said when
Hey,
we said it.
yo.
We believe that it happened. That is our truth. Until they get a lot of death to us, go on. That's true support. Now you want to come clean and be fresh. And no, we don't. No, we keep on lying. they had a family meeting. I'm going to keep on lying. Nope. We already said.
We in it
We're
now.
not going to be a little looking like a fool because of you.
We in it now.
We in it now.
Yeah.
it's just that Facebook
Yeah.
is ruthless. So they had like a versus. They had like Jussie Smollett versus.
Hey, yo.
The scammer championship.
The scammer championship.
The scammer game.
But I just think like it's funny because the timeline of when they found out Juicy was lying and when they found out Carly was lying was around the same time. Within 24 hours of her return, they found out she was lying.
No.
With Juicy, they found out within 24 hours he was lying and found the people that he was lying with.
Because we doing.
Now we got to do some research. Because what else was going on in the world?
Right, Val.
So, okay. So,
Always a
actually,
distraction.
I had 2 things that I just wanted to add to the conversation. One was about the movie The Sound of Freedom. I know I talked about it before. So I just found out that actually Disney shelved that movie for 10 years.
Whoa.
10 years they shelved that movie. So Sound of Freedom. They're also giving away free tickets. I forgot the company that's giving away free tickets to go see the movie because it's a really good movie to go and watch. Like I watched on bootleg. I should have got the free tickets, but I just watched it on bootleg. So, but it's really good. They talk about human trafficking and sexual abuse, but they don't show anything. And I think that's probably why I got shelved, but that's a whole other conversation. That definitely y'all need to watch it. It's so informative on just different things. So that was that. And then I also watched a documentary on YouTube about this woman who, this is along the lines, who was human trafficked by her own parents. to like, but her parents were like Dutch government people. So she was human trafficking, but she became like a part of what they call it the network. I'm just gonna y'all got me on a roll today, so I want to say other stuff, but I'm holding it in.
Shelve it for a little.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, for real. But she talks about how they trafficked her. It's called the network, and that these players, I guess, in the Dutch network were smaller time, but that at a certain point, because she could sing, she was being groomed to become a world famous singer, and so she was trafficked to international players in this network of pedophiles and stuff like that. But the reason why I say that is because she explains, and this is like, she's real, her story is real, what she did is real. There's other people that seen evidence with her on it from her being a kid, like movies and different things like that. But she talks about how she's like, you won't even know it, but there's people today, celebrities, politicians, and different people who are up in higher elite status who have been groomed since they were a child to be basically these people, and at the same time they're like sex slaves, and they are like slaves, and period. Like they don't have their own freedom and different things like that. So I say all that to say, watch the movie Sound of Freedom, do some research, and these are things that used to be conspiracy. That's not. So just take that what you will.
I seen this video where it was multiple videos of different people trying to go see the movie. They had the lights on the whole time. They didn't play the movie. They stopped the movie before it even really got started. It was just a bunch of things that's stopping people from actually seeing the movie. So it's just like, what's in this movie that y'all don't want people to see?
I'll tell you this. One of the things that was very striking to me was the fact, spoiler alert, was the fact that the guy, the main character, he worked for the Department of Homeland Security. And they went and they arrested this guy who was a pedophile, who was watching these, movies and uploading content and stuff like that. And the whole thing, the guy was like, how many pedophiles did you arrest? And he's like, oh, this is like my 230th arrest. And he was like, but how many children did you rescue? None. Because they don't, and if you really think about it, they don't go after to rescue the children. They only arrest the pedophiles.
Valid.
So it just makes you wonder, okay, if you have all this evidence on all these missing children who are being human trafficked and going through these different things, why is there not a team that actually goes out to go get the children? Why are you only getting the pedophiles? Because when one is just like the whole Hydra thing. When you cut down one head, two more pop up. So you get rid of one pedophile, two more may come up.
Valid.
But if you take away the children, now you're taking away the industry. So
just get y'all need to get together.
Right. Y'all can't wait till y'all show start back up.
Right. So that's what I had. That's what I had for Hot Topics.
You're going to be taken. They're going to take you. I'm going to go the rest of the line. Listen, let's go down this morning. Give us your final thoughts for the people. Encourage them, and then we can get out of here. What you got? Watch it.
So my final thought is to pay attention to the details. Whatever it is that you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to achieve, whatever the case is, just pay attention to the details. Like, really don't overlook them. Take a second to really think. If something seems out of place or not right, take that into consideration. Don't just gloss over it. Really taking the details. That's just period.
Yes.
When it's time to rest. Because then you wake up and realize that you have to start teaching Bible study in about 2 weeks. And that month is gone. No, seriously. When it's time to rest, definitely take that time to rest. Stop filling up your schedule with stuff to stay busy. When you need to take the time to rest, just rest. Because if you don't, your body will rest for you.
Yeah, well, I fell asleep at the light 2 hours straight.
Yeah, I remember that. And I cussed you clean out.
Hey, yo.
Without all the cuss words. Yeah. And it wasn't like he was like, his foot was just on the brake. Like, it wasn't just like, it was in park.
Police woke me up.
His foot was still on the brake while he was asleep for 2 hours.
Hey, yo.
Jeez.
They thought you was slumped.
If it was nothing but God, that your foot didn't leave that brake.
One thing is gonna happen. I'm gonna get my rest. Whether I gotta go to bed early or stay asleep late, I'm gonna get my rest.
No problem.
All right. So my final thought is go support your kid, man. I'm about to be on the big screen. So
hey, yes.
the premiere is coming. Tickets go on sale today.
Hey,
you don't want to miss out. $50 a ticket, and that includes the after party. Yeah, come see your boy do his big one.
Hey.
That's it. That's all.
He said that like he's taking a dope.
Be your own people.
No, guys.
I don't care, man. I went through a traumatic experience. Anyway. Oh man. Give people their flowers while they're alive. My brother-in-law. It's gonna be a little story. I'm sorry. My brother-in-law, he told me that he had to like really convince my sister to celebrate her retirement. And he said one of the things that he really was trying to hammer into her was that it's very important that to see the people that want to show you love and be there for you when you do something big. That's very important to give them an opportunity to do so, because we all complain about not being supported, and we all complain, later on when somebody die, if you're like, man, we only get together when stuff like this happen, or we only got something nice to say after they gone. Is like, it's very important that you give people opportunity to show you the love and to really, congratulate you on the things that you do.
Yeah.
Regardless of how you feel.
Valid.
And I was like, dang, don't talk to me like that, because I don't like celebrating nothing. But I mean, but those are my wife that I'm thinking about changing my life. Don't tell her though. But it's very important to allow people to show you to get your flowers while you're alive. But most of that usually, and I know we complain about it, but I think the biggest thing is that we built walls and we don't allow people to. So it'd be like something that happened, you just don't tell nobody. So you ain't giving nobody opportunity to be like, to be there for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's my thing. Happy life for y'all.
Big Frank.
Yeah.
All right. If the POCs play in the NBA and break the ACL, they got to go see the DR.
Yeah.
But who shows up but the LPN?
Right.
Who's trying to be an RN?
Yeah.
But if that fail, they can become I lost it. AW, ASW.
I'm not helping this matter.
L.
A.
Oh,
LWS. Your sister.
LCSW.
An LCSW. But she can't talk to the POC because of the ACA. But if she get on radio, she can't say everything because of the FCC. What you saying, Frank? Know your alphabet.
And the HIPAA.
You gotta know your alphabet.
When you said DR, I pictured Dominican Republic.
All I'm telling you is, you better know your letters in your alphabet. No, long story short.
So next video you do, definitely disapproving look. This is definitely a disapproving look.
It's a lot of stuff out here. There's a lot of different abbreviations. My encouragement to you is get into the detail in this season and execute what you need to do so you know that where you are. Because if you don't know the true definition of what you stand for, you're liable to put yourself in a category that you don't fit in. Know yourself, know where you are, know where you're going, and do your due diligence. For your mess around, be in the GRAVE. All right, I'm out. The grave. All right, y'all. This is Big Frank in the morning. We'll be back Friday. Do it all over again. Peace, love, soul. Break away.
Are you ready to take a trip back into time and immerse yourself in the smoothest sounds of the 90s? Well, mark your calendars for August 19th because we got something special planned just for you. Introducing the ultimate 90s R&B sing-along brunch happening at 3019 Niagara Street in Niagara Falls, New York. From 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., prepare to indulge in the best of R&B while feasting on the delicious spread. We have our live DJ spinning the hottest jams. This is a brunch experience you don't want to miss. Treat your taste buds to the full brunch menu featuring mouth-watering dishes. And of course, what is brunch without a little bit of bubbly? We've got you covered with our special mimosa package. For just $25, you'll receive a ticket to the event and one mimosa to get your groove on. But if you are in the mood to keep the celebrations flowing, go for our 40 ticket option and enjoy bottomless mimosas throughout the entire event. Secure your spot today by purchasing your ticket at R&B Sing-Along Brunch at eventbrite.com. But hurry, seats are limited and this event is selling fast.
Get ready for the most stylish event of the season. It's the Back to School Hair and Fashion Show, bringing together fashion designers, hairstylists, barbers, braiders, MUAs, and models of all ages. Join us as I Believe Enterprises hosts an unforgettable evening that will leave you inspired and fashion forward. Get your tickets now. General admission is only $15 in advance and $20 at the door. And guess what? Kids 6 and under get in for free. But that's not all. We're also giving back to the community. School supplies donations are required upon entry, helping us support students in need. Save the date, August 12th, starting at 5 p.m. We're bringing the excitement to 3019 Niagara Street in Niagara Falls, New York. Are you a vendor looking for an incredible opportunity? Don't miss out. Vending spaces are available. For more information, call or text 708-271-0549. Mark your calendars and get ready to shine. Get your tickets, bring your donations, and join us for an unforgettable evening. Fashion, style, and community come together in one spectacular event. Back to School Hair and Fashion Show. Let's make this school